If you have an upcoming trade show and you absolutely must generate ROI out of it, you need to start thinking about your trade shows like this. This is the three-legged stool of ROI. The ROI sits on that stool, and the legs are different inputs. So this is your exhibit. And when I say exhibit, I mean everything from design, shipping, drayage, installation, the space itself, all of that. You're going to spend 75 to 80% of your budget right there, okay? Second leg is that for your employees. This is your T&E for your booth staff. You got to get everyone there. You got to fly them there, put them up in hotels. That's going to be 10 to 15% of your budget right there. Now, if we just pause right there and we look, these two legs together on the high side are 95% of your budget, and all we have is your booth and your booth staff there. What's missing? Well, we need potential customers. We need prospects in the booth. We need to create engagement to stop them, to have them have a valuable conversation in the booth. And this engagement layer, unfortunately, it kind of gets ignored. It's only 5 to 10% of the budget, and yet it does a lot of heavy lifting. So that engagement layer, because people just don't think about it, it's almost an afterthought. This is often thought about as the organizing, and yet this is really what optimizes, okay? So what happens if whatever you choose for the engagement doesn't work? Well, then that's not a good thing, because all of a sudden that's gone, this whole stool falls down, and guess what happens to the ROI? There's nothing. It falls off, okay? So what we want to do is we want to focus on that engagement, and when we do, you can see how the results change. So if we look at the results, just red level thinking, you can see it's pretty flat, but the gains are in the engagement. When we focus on the engagement, that's where the leverage is. That's where things go exponential. So that's why we say the gains are in the engagement. And so if you want to look at how can we drive engagement, book a meeting with us. We'll do a 20-minute engagement audit on your booth. We'll look for low-hanging fruit suggestions, and we'll show you how you can get on the green line.